am fully aware that there isn't really a way for me to make a video about couchboy or couchboy slander TikTok without some people being unhappy with it. So I'm not even gonna try to make everyone happy with this. That's it, that's my intro. Hi, I'm Amanda, you're watching Swell Entertainment, and today we are talking about another TikTok trend. I am not talking about couchboy himself. I'm going to be explaining couchboy, what started this, but mainly what I'm going to be talking about is how this one video of a girlfriend surprising her long-distance boyfriend ended up unifying TikTok in a way that I have not seen since the tramp stamps debacle. I am talking about that. I am talking about that whole side of TikTok. I am not here to be like, is couchboy cheating on his girlfriend? I'm not here to do that. But first, I want to thank the sponsors for this video. Who's the... Oh, it's me. I'm the sponsor of today's video. We are doing a campaign of mini plushie me. That's right, starting October 29th, you can get your very own Swell and Swell Green couch. It's only being sold for a limited time, and it's only gonna be sold once. The moment these are gone, these babies are gone forever. They are officially Swell collector's items. So go ahead and sign up down below so you can get your own Swell plushie and bring her home today. She's practically life-size. I have seen the video. You can make your own opinions on the video, and I'm also not of the opinion, I'm jumping ahead a little bit, but mostly as I'm filming this, the talk of couchboy and couchboy slander TikTok has mostly died down. Specifically on TikTok, things move quickly. It's mostly died down. So by the time this video actually comes out, it'll be way dead. But every time I mention it on Twitter or something, people are like, what are you even talking about? The same way that some of you mentioned when I talk about how Noodles, the pug having bones or not, makes your day good or bad, and how basically if that's how you are living your life right now, you are probably in a cult that's led by a pug, which you are. Noodles, is today a no bones day? I should check, hold on. It's a bones day. We got a bones day, which means I'm gonna continue making this video, and I'm probably gonna go spend too much on like an iced coffee later or something. I don't know. Basically, there are certain things that happen on TikTok that are unifying trends on TikTok, and they transcend gay and straight TikTok. Those are the two main divides on TikTok, and then within that you have alt TikTok, country cowboy TikTok, false narrative TikTok. Gonna be vague with that one so I don't get demonetized. False narrative TikTok. And there's lots of subsets within the gay and straight TikToks, but couchboy really transcended both. And so has Noodles the pug. I originally was going to make a smaller video about Noodles the pug and about how, so you want to make a cult, and it was going to be all about Noodles and all of that, and Noodles is a parent, and how, you know, the best way to make a cult is to just have a cute animal, figure out what works, and then just keep doing it. But I feel like that's not enough of a video there. Instead, we're talking about couchboy slander TikTok. So let me first show you the video that started it all, okay? So there's this type of content on TikTok, the same type of content that's been popular on Instagram, Facebook, all of that, where it's surprising a long distance relationship, surprising a family member you haven't seen in forever, soldiers coming home from deployment out of surprise, and all of that things like that. This is not new content by any stretch of the imagination. This is not a new trend of like, oh, I'm filming myself surprising my significant other. Look how cute their reaction is. They were so surprised. Like, that's not new, okay? And this is also not the first one that has become widely, not debunked, that's not the word, debated, analyzed, discussed. Let's go with that. Particularly, there is a trend of this one guy. I'll try and find his account because it catches me off guard every single time. It makes me laugh so hard. Where it's specifically, he gets videos of things like this where it's like, oh, surprising my brother at college or whatever, or my brother surprised me at college or whatever. And it's usually two white siblings. They just react in a way that like, ew, no. Like, it's just way too touchy-feely. Very Folgers Christmas incest commercial.
You're my present this year.
Very white with a capital wh. That's what's going on. And so he duets those videos and stitches them and then just starts playing Sweet Home Alabama, which is so funny, and it makes me laugh every single goddamn time. Because it's always like, what am I watching? Why is this on my For You page? Oh, it's him. Oh, okay. Videos like that have always been analyzed and overlooked into and all of that. When you put things on the internet, you leave it up for interpretation, and how people respond to it is up to them, basically. And you could either turn off comments or continue to endure. Like, there are plenty of people on TikTok who say really outlandish things and then just like turn off comments. One in particular, I'm not going to link it because girly turned off her comments, but someone was talking about how, like, you know, girls are really elite when you have big breasts and then like small arms, okay? And specifically, I think it was like a photo of Sydney Sweeney they were talking about, and the girl who made the original video was just talking about like I have great boobs, but like my arms are just like bigger or something like that. All boobs are beautiful. You're stunning. I am not making criticism or commentary on anyone's boobs. I'm not doing that. But another girl duetted this video and was like, see, like, it's fine, but like, if you have really skinny arms and like your boobs don't naturally connect, then it's fine. It just means that you've had a boob job and all of that. And she turned off comments because a bunch of girls started duetting her, being like, I literally have never had a boob job, and like, I do this, or, you know, all the women in my family have skinny arms. It's usually like, hey, I said something that was like factually incorrect and just like blatantly disprovable, and I don't want to deal with it, so they turn off comments. Sometimes I'll just straight up delete videos if like I say, like, I think I said, like, I once made a TikTok that was like, considering how specific this app gets about knowing what my trauma is, you would think it would know by now that I'm not a fucking Sagittarius or something. I'm a Scorpio. It never gives me Scorpio videos on my For You page. It was a joke, and I just said like, look, I'm a Scorpio, whatever. And then the comment sections immediately were like, what's wrong with us being a Sagittarius? Like, it was like weirdly offended that I just said I'm not a fucking Sagittarius, which I'm not a Sagittarius. That's all I said. And so I just deleted the video. I was like, I'm not even gonna deal with this. Goodbye, good done. Not worth it, because it's a TikTok. There's less work there. I'm just shit posting over there. My point is that you have options if the response you get from things are not what you want. That being said, once you put things on the internet, they're there forever. You can delete all you want. However, my point is with saying this is that the original video has not been taken down. It is still on the original poster's account. Let me pull it up. The account Lauren Zaras, who posted this video on September 21st, still has this video up. Her account is not private. She has made numerous follow-up videos, and not just like defending X, Y, and Z. Like, she genuinely has made follow-up videos addressing couchboy TikTok. She made merch, okay? This may not be how the response she wanted when she posted her surprising her boyfriend video, but she's kind of playing into it, and she doesn't seem to have too much of a problem with it anymore. Originally, she was fighting for her life in the comment section, but let me explain. Lauren posted this video saying, surprising my boyfriend at college. Personally, the most alarming video, and the only thing that I'm going to comment on for my own opinions of this video, is how ugly the green door is to this apartment building or college building, whatever. I don't know what the deal is, okay? But whoever picked that neon green of just the door, like just the door and then the surrounding wall, ugly. Get rid of your interior designer. It's like green screen green. A side note, how has no one done anything messed up with that? I know it's like a really quick flame, but like, I just feel like there's something you could have done with that. She posts this video, okay, and the main takeaways, I'm literally just describing what you can see from the video. She walks in with her suitcase and her backpack. He is on the couch with 3 girls. There's another dude sitting on the counter. One or two of his friends open the door for her and they walk in with her. One of them is filming, I'm assuming. He does not get up from the couch right away. She takes off her backpack and has to go up to him. He like leans forward and is laughing, and then he just stands up and gives her a hug. He didn't go like, oh my God, hug, whatever. That's mainly the thing, was the lack of enthusiasm that couchboy himself, his name is Robbie, and they themselves have said his name was Robbie. I'm not doxing him by saying his name is Robbie. And also Lauren's account is literally her name. People started responding to this TikTok in the comment section being like, I don't like the vibes here. The vibes are off. Analyzing why he didn't react more or with any enthusiasm, or why he didn't get up to come see her. There's been a variety of other TikToks since couchboy has become like a phenomenon on TikTok, of people making parodies and such, but also sharing their own experiences of like, oh, I'm surprising my boyfriend, or my boyfriend surprised me. Here's my version of couchboy, or whatever. And it's like, sometimes you can see the clear enthusiasm when someone is walking in the room and they're not expecting them, and just the genuine surprise and excitement. Some people cry because they're just like, oh my God, like so excited. And then some people, one girl, she was like, I knocked on the door and he didn't even let her in. He just like, and he didn't come out. And it's like, okay, please tell me you broke up with him like immediately after this. So people were like quite literally analyzing this video and trying to stick up for her, stick up for Lauren, okay? Like, hey, why is he sitting next to this girl? Hey, where did that phone come from? People were going frame by frame, analyzing the phone because at one point he leans forward and he's like laughing, and then his arm comes up from like underneath his arm and his phone is in his hand. He like flips it and then walks up to hug her or whatever, okay? However, I'm not talking, okay, see, even I'm doing it. I can't ignore it, okay? However, when you do look at it bit by bit, it does look like the girl next to him definitely did have his phone, because in one frame you can see that like the phone case is like in her lap, and then when he goes to stand up, her arm that at one point was right here was then over here and then came back, so it looks like she very subtly handed him her phone. I'm not saying anything nefarious was happening and why she had his phone. Maybe he was showing her photos of his girlfriend, and that's why he wanted to why she had his phone, because he was like, look how pretty my girlfriend is, oh my god, and whatever. But also so I do think the girl next to him definitely had the phone. Anyway, it sucks you in. So the internet latched onto this video. The comment section was one thing. This girl was fighting for her life and for her relationship in the comment section. Let me pull up the comment section and just read you some of these. Side note, as I'm filming this video has 62.7 million views. That's how unifying. Jeez. So this was posted, I think, 3 days after the video went up. Breaks my heart that people can watch a special moment and bring so much negativity. Please think before you assume anything about my relationship. As for the phone comment, his phone was in his lap, smiley face. Thanks for the concerns though, and no, I'm not in denial. Heart. Denial. Wow. Then people commented the first stage of grief is denial. It's okay. You can literally see she had the phone. Poor thing. I was going to say she had the phone and slipped it to him. Eesh. God bless though. Someone actually here defending Nat or sticking with her. These females have been hurt so much, so they think the worst, babes. I'm so glad that y'all reunited. I don't see nothing wrong with the video. You can clearly see both of his hands on the Switch controller. Obviously, these other girls don't know what they're talking about other than that. I wish nothing but the best for you in this relationship. Here are some of the other comments not replying to Lauren's comment, but on the same video. POV, you've seen all the reenactments, and this is your first time seeing the actual video. It's so sweet you surprised your boyfriend and his girlfriend. Homegirl fighting for her life in these comments. Girls know vibes of other girls. We all got the same feeling. Sorry you don't want to see it. His boys and those girls know. He hugged her like she was his aunt at Christmas dinner. Bro was on the couch with 3 other girls. I've never seen someone so unhappy to see their girlfriend. The girls look sus. The boys look amused. The boyfriend looks scared. Sis, please ask questions. TikTok better put the vid of her saying y'all were right on my For You page. And that was like a couple of days after. So I'm going back to her account and we're just gonna see. So this is from the 24th, a couple of days after she posted the original video. The comment, am I tripping or did the girl hand him his phone under his arm as she walked in? His face says it all. Here is Lauren's video response.
Okay, y'all are driving me crazy with this phone comment. Not that I should be proving anything to you guys, but just so they stop. So here's the video of me surprising him. So you can see his hand, and you can see that his phone is in his lap, and he pulls out his phone. You can literally, I'll do it again. So yeah. Also, I know all the girls, and I've like known them since last year, since I met them. And they're all so nice, and these comments are just getting ridiculous, and I don't know why you guys are assuming so much about my relationship.
Obviously, in this video, she talks about the other girls. Like, look, I know all these girls. They're so nice. I've known them for over a year now. I've been doing long distance for over a year. Me and my boyfriend are so obsessed with each other. So then the comment sections. The pinned comment is from Lauren again. Jamie Jin is one of the people in this video and posted a video about it. Jamie is claiming to be, and it appears to be, Robbie, the boyfriend's best friend. Now, the response to all of his videos, and you know, I'm gonna say this, like I don't, if the homeboy is defending his guy, I don't know. I mean, I get everyone's being defensive. I shouldn't question why he's saying it or how he's saying something. However, you know what, I can't treat this like it's just like a one-on-one conversation. Like if I was like worried my boyfriend was cheating and his friend came up to me and was like, look, you're being ridiculous, he loves you, all this stuff. Like if he was more like direct with me, that's one thing. if he did this like weird thing that this guy did, it's like, you guys don't know anything. Like almost weirdly defensive for his friend. I wouldn't buy it. I would also think that my boyfriend was suddenly cheating on me. And we're back. And just like that. Anyway, he's the boy that walked her in, and he literally has the shirt he's wearing, which is kind of funny. He's like, there I am, holds up the shirt. I'm sorry. That's a little...
I think it's time I finally give you guys the conclusion and what actually happened in this video. So the first question on everyone's mind is Robbie cheating on his girlfriend? And obviously the answer is no. The girl that Robbie's actually sitting next to, she has a boyfriend also. So unless they're having some sort of double affair, then no, he is not cheating on his girlfriend. Another thing I see that everyone keeps mentioning is like, oh, is a phone in his lap or if it's in her hand. Like, I don't have another angle of the video. We didn't take any other videos, but the phone was just in his lap. Like, he was just playing the Switch and he reached in his lap to grab his phone afterwards. Like, that's literally it.
Side note, his reasoning for why Robbie is not cheating on Lauren with the other girl that is sitting next to him is that she also is the boyfriend. So unless they're having a double affair, no, he's not cheating. They don't cancel each other out. Okay, that's that. But there's the friend. He has videos of Robbie on his account with Robbie in every single video that I've seen of him, even with ones where he's like physically with Lauren and they're recording. He does seem to have the same demeanor, including the ones with his friends here. So there is a very real chance that Robbie just does not like being on camera and just is not comfortable with being involved in TikTok or anything, because he does seem to have the same expression on his face in like literally every other video I've seen of him. So yeah, I mean, he may just be a very unenthusiastic person. Could just be that. I'm not Team Robbie, but I'm also not Team Robbie. I'm not Team Robbie. I don't know. I don't want people being cheated on, okay? Especially not finding out from TikTok. That just sucks, okay? Soulja Watch Ambassador made an account, and the account says, posted a video on October 1st that says, Couch Guy here, you're welcome for getting you off berries and cream TikTok, but remember, not everything is true crime. Don't be a parasocial creep. Go get some fresh air. Take care. Got the parasocial buzzword in there, didn't you, Robbie? The first comment is, yes, King, you can pull this off. Gaslight her and us. Time to play Do You Know What Gaslighting Means? Gaslighting is a term for when someone leads you to question your own reality sanity. It's been thrown around a lot. He does this very interesting choice of a video where he focuses on the gaslighting comment I just read and then tries to explain like what gaslighting is. Do you know what gaslighting is? Let's find out. Which, like, sure, I agree. The term gaslighting is thrown around a lot. People consider any form of lying these days to be gaslighting, especially when it comes to the internet. Just someone being untruthful is considered gaslighting. No, gaslighting is far more manipulative than just saying something that's not truthful. It's more insidious and more consistent, vindictive than just saying one lie and being done with it. It's like genuinely fucking with how a person thinks the situation is going or what's going on or what they believe and are being told by a person. It's a very abusive tactic. I don't think this constitutes as gaslighting, but yeah, this is a very interesting choice for him to respond with. And then the last video he made on that account was, update, it's not Couch Guy, it's a sofa. So it's Sofa Guy. Lauren also made a video where she like went home and was like talking with her family about like, so what do you guys think about Couch Boy? And was like actually talking with people, and they were talking about Robbie and what they think of Robbie.
Asking my family what they think of Couch Boy. Those are people who actually know Robbie, by the way. Okay, Dad, what's your opinion on Couch Boy?
Well, of course I know Couch Boy from when he's sitting on our couch. And Robbie's great. We love Robbie.
Okay, Mom, what about you?
We love Robbie.
All right, Michael, what about you?
I known Robbie since he was David's little brother. Stop the hate.
They're clearly still together based on her most recent videos. He's in those videos. She also posted Couch Boy t-shirts. She's selling Couch Boy merch.
Okay, since you guys seem to really love Couch Guy TikTok, my dad thought it would be funny and a cool idea to actually make t-shirts. So this is the Couch Guy t-shirt. They are $24.99, and there is free shipping, but they come in lots of cool colors.
So personally, okay, trying to pick my wording here, because there have been some people who have decided that anyone talking about this video, I'm assuming someone's gonna say this about me as well, that any analysis of this video or any videos made about this video constitutes as bullying, okay, at this point. I don't think so. I think it's not bullying. What's the word? I don't want to use the word bullying because I don't think that's what this is. I do think it can be excessive, and we can say that it's not that serious. I think we can say that, and that it's not necessary to be doing this. However, I don't think necessarily it's hating when people are being like, hey, the vibes are off in a video, or like, hey, this makes me uncomfortable because like I dated someone who, like, just sharing their own experiences and why this video made them think of and things like that. I don't think that constitutes as bullying. I really don't think so. And I've seen some articles who decide that it has or whatever. Personally, I disagree. I do not think any of the follow-up or couch guy slander TikTok is bullying. Yes, it's slander. Obviously, it's called couch guy slander TikTok. But I mean, I don't know. I do think some people have taken it a bit far. For example, some people, obviously the door that she walks through at the start of the video is very distinctive. It's an ugly ass green color. People were able to figure out exactly what building he lived in very quickly. Some people were actually in the building, go to school with this guy, live on the same floor as him. And in his own building, someone hung up a poster on I believe the elevator that says, couch guy, guilty or innocent. And like 3 people said he was innocent, and like 24 people put that he was guilty. So I think there is a thing that happens where it's like it crosses over into like real life for these people, and it's not just like in a comment section or a video on TikTok. And I do think that is like a really weird gray area, and that is something to be looked at. I do think that's taking it up bit far, but I mean, at the same time, I mean, Lauren does seem to think that this is like a really beautiful moment, and she likes the video despite how the comments have received and, you know, replied and all of that. But I mean, if she really was like, hey, I want this to stop, she could in fact take the video down if she really wanted to, and instead just hold on to the video, put it on a family only Facebook page or something, or a private story or something like that, and have it so she still has the memory, still has it published, but it's not getting 67 million views of people criticizing her relationship. There's always that option. And again, once you start selling merch, I mean, hey, I gotta give her credit. I also monetize any fuck ups I do and any poor choices I make, like, you know, not deleting the video earlier. The video's still up at the time of recording this. Maybe that'll change when this goes up. At the end of the day, I'm more fascinated just by how unified TikTok became over couchboy slander, and how people were doing full-on deep dives, downloading these videos and going frame by frame trying to figure out. People found her Instagram and were like, hey, he didn't like these photos, but he liked the girls on the couches photos. Some of the other I think only one of the other girls in the video made a TikTok that I could find, where she's like, when your videos are getting hundreds of thousands of views, but they're still only getting 36 likes because everyone thinks you're couch boy's side piece or whatever. And it's like, okay, but like, are you? What's the deal? Like, clearly, I don't know. It's your own conclusion. And maybe you're going to be like, hey, this whole farce is weird, and like no one should be talking about this relationship. And it's like, okay, but like, I don't know. Maybe you disagree. Maybe you disagree that everything posted publicly on the internet on a platform like TikTok that is public. Again, this was posted on a public account. It's not like it was taken from a private account and then posted on a different account and overanalyzed. No, the people involved in this video are the ones that posted it. And then how the internet responds to it is just kind of how the internet responds to it. But maybe you disagree. Maybe you think that, hey, you should just be able to be like, oh, cute, and then leave, or not. Maybe you think, hey, but like, how would you handle this? Let me put it this way. How would you handle this if you were in Lauren or Couch Guy's shoes, if you were Robbie's shoes? Would you be like, hey, I don't like how they're talking about our relationship. I know you like the video, but can you just take it down and like we'll put it somewhere else? Like, it's just for us. Like, let's just enjoy our time together and not spend all of our time, you know, going through these comments. Like, I don't want to do this. I want to spend time with you. Would you be like, yeah, sure, hun, let's take down the video? Or like what? Like, how would you respond if you were in Lauren and Robbie's shoes? But let me know what you think. Or hell, if Lauren, Robbie, if you guys do happen to see this, if you would like to do an interview of sorts talking about how you feel about your little relationship moment turning into TikTok's obsession of the week, let me know and we can get something figured out. Or you can block me, whichever you choose to do. I get it. I won't hold that against you because I don't doubt that this is weird for them. But I mean, also, like, the videos are still up. Like, I'm very curious about the mindset of literally, mainly Lauren, because, like, she has, it's not like, why not just take the video down? Anyway, that's probably going to be it for Couchboy Slander TikTok. Like I said, the trend is gone. People have moved on. Like I said, right now, there's the cult of Noodles, the pug, and whether or not he has bones, basically being the groundhog of TikTok and deciding what kind of day you're going to have. I'll let you know if there's any other trends on the rise that I see, but right now, that's really going to be it. Reminder, I have a podcast, the Swell Podcast, with a new episode every Wednesday. Go ahead and check out my merch store. It's linked down below. Shout out to my patrons. Thank you so much for supporting me on Patreon. If you'd also like to support me on Patreon, love you listed down below. If you'd like to follow me on my social media, love you all up here. And that's going to be it. Have a lovely day. Goodbye. I will say it's things like this, Couchboy Slander TikTok, that make me not want to tell you guys anything when I get into a relationship. But mainly that's because I have anxiety, okay? And also, I'm like, public figure sounds weird. I am a content creator. I am public facing. Let's go with that. So certain things I do think need to be offline. However, when you're not in a position of just already being an established figure of some sort, how do you handle things like, you know, backlash to videos of your relationship? Let me know.
Thank you, Alan, Alexis, Braden, Cameron, Christopher, Chris, Cody, Colton, Crash PC, Destiny, Devin, Dirty One, Don, Elliot, Evan, Feckles, Hopeless, Hollow, Jekka Ray, Joe, John M, Jordan, Joseph, Kenny, Kevin, Kim, Kristen, Lamb, Lex, Lisa, Luis, Manga, Matt O, Matthew S, Ian Lord, The Red, Michael, Jane, Nathaniel, Pat, Penn, Prolic, Rob, Robert, Ross, Sam, Simon, Skylar, Tasha, Timothy, Tom, Wendy, Williams, Under.